julle en dis vir ons so lekker om weer saam met julle te kan kuier. Ek is Christian en langs my sit Stefan en dis vir ons so groot voorreg om hierdie te kan opneem en net te kan chat oor wat die Here op ons hart sit en ons hoop regtig en ons glo regtig dat dit jou sal inspireer waar jy hierdie video kyk. Die vraag wat ons vandag het jy ooit gevoel dat jy wil opgee? Jy is platgeslaan, jy lê op die vloer en al wat jy kan dink is die maklikste sal nou wees om op te gee. En vandag wat ons wil doen is om jou te encourage om te sê never give up.
This is a very important question. I'm going to answer it in the best way that I can. And it might seem lighthearted, please don't see it that way. But I'm going to start with, I like jogging. And before lockdown, my dad, myself, and my dog would go jogging every morning. It was part of our routine. And you get into this habit where you would run, come back home, start our day. And then lockdown came around and it messed routine up greatly. I retired to the position of just lying on my bed, playing games. We spoke about this last time. And I got really, really unfit. So when the doors opened up for the joggers to go back on the roads, we were there. We got back into our routine, or tried to at least. And on our way, on our usual route, we ran into Meersdal and we had to cross this huge bridge. And it's huge, humongous. It seems like a kilometer long. And up there, or going that way, I felt like Rocky. If you don't know who Rocky is, watch the movies. Rocky Balboa, what a legend. And I felt like Rocky running up this bridge, music's playing in the background. I'm going to conquer it as I get up there. And it felt that way. I ran all the way, got up on the bridge. And as soon as I got there, I started seeing spots and I wanted to pass out. I started breathing weird. And I walked all the way back home. But that's not the end of the story. The next day we had to go jogging again. I experienced the same thing. And the next day and the next day. And some days I just kind of gave up. I didn't want to wake up. But then the next day I forced myself out of bed and needed to get back into this routine. And the point I'm making with running is such a mental game. And I'm saying this as an amateur, but any professional would agree. A large part about running is mental. You need to tell yourself to keep the next foot in front of the other. Just keep on, keep on, keep on. And that is how running is done. Long distance running is just taking every single step at a time, and you keep on going. And I love history, and one of the most known history stories about running is the story about Marathon, where the word marathon comes from. And that's an ancient Greek battlefield where the Athenians fought against the Persians. And as they won this against all odds battle, they sent a messenger back to Athens. And the messenger they chose, according to legend, was this messenger that went and collected reinforcements throughout Greece. And apparently, he ran 240 kilometers in 2 days, which is unbelievable in itself. He got back to Marathon, he fought a battle, dropped his shield, or so the poems say, and had to run to Athens. And that's 40 Ks, and that is what a marathon is now. And he did, he ran, and as he got to Athens, he said in Greek, "Shere," which is joy. And he says, "Joy, we are victorious." And that's amazing. And then he died. That is literally how he died. The poems say that the last words on his mouth was joy. And that just doesn't seem to fit into running for most of us, especially those who aren't fit. It's like, oh, I feel like I'm going to die like that guy from Marathon, but I'm not saying joy. And I want to take this even further, and I want to take this even deeper. And I want to refer to a verse that a mentor gave me when I was going through a distressed time. And it's Hebrews 12, verse 1-3. And let me read it. "Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles." Now that is a talk in itself, and we're gonna get there eventually. But here's the important part. Let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. And the word we need to focus on here is perseverance. And that just translates to you need to continue. You need to keep going. And that is the word I feel we need to do. You need to persevere. The lockdown is really hard, but you need to persevere. Keep on running. Why? Fixing our eyes on Jesus, says verse 2, the pioneer and perfecter of our faith. He, for the joy set before him, endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. And I want to focus on that. Jesus ran his own race, the race that was set out in front of him, and that was monumental. He had to face the cross, and he knew it was coming. But for the joy set before him, remember the story about the Athenian, the last word on his mouth, joy, we are victorious. For the joy set before Jesus, he ran through the hardest trial, because he knew about something better, something in the distance. And we have that same joy. Check verse 3. "Consider him who endured such opposition from sinners, so that you will not grow weary and lose heart." Consider him. The Bible's asking us here, the writer of Hebrews is, look at what Jesus did. Look at what he did for joy. Otherwise, we're going to lose heart. We're going to grow weary. And that's the same thing I want to say to everyone here that's listening. Just keep on going. Why? Because there is something better waiting for you at the other end of this mountain, at the other end of this bridge, at the other end of this cross. Because Jesus did it. He is the pioneer. He's the first one to do it and the perfecter. He's the one that did it right. We look to him and we think, we are victorious. Joy.
Hoe amazing is dit nie om te weet dat ons Jesus Christus het as die perfekte voorbeeld as dit kom by volharding nie. As ons kyk na die storie en hoe hy vir ons gegaan het tot om die dood te oorwin, het hy nooit opgegee nie en hy het aangehou want hy het die einddoel in sig gehad. En mag ons, soos wat Stefan vertel het, dieselfde doen in ons take en wanneer ons daar kom, hierdie exclamation maak van joy. En 'n klein dingetjie wat in my lewe is, wanneer ek volhard en wanneer ek deur moeilike tye gaan, is om vir my klein mylpale te soek. Nie te mik vir bo op die berg nie, maar net my volgende mylpaal, my volgende klip waar ek kan gaan op sit en te kan gaan celebrate wat ek klaar gedoen het. En ek hoop regtig dat hierdie video wat ons kyk, dit in jou hart sal losmaak. Jou hart sal losmaak om nooit op dit waarin jy glo en jou drome op te gee nie. Kom ons bid net saam. Vader, ons wil vandag vir U kom dankie sê dat ons U as voorbeeld kan volg en dat wanneer dit kom by perseverance en eintlik so enigiets in die lewe, U vir ons die perfekte voorbeeld in Jesus Christus kom wys het. En dankie dat ons net kan streef en elke dag nader kan kom aan dit hoe U op aarde geleef het. Vader, dankie ook dat ons weet dat soos wat U in Hebreërs sê, dat U ons nooit sal verlaat en ons nooit in die steek sal laat nie. En dankie dat ons aan daai woorde kan vashou in tye waar ons moeilik gaan, in tye waar ons voel ons wil opgee, kan ons net vashou in U en weet dat ons aan die einde gaan kan skree joy, want ons is meer as